This is the Barbados Today morning news for Friday, November 22nd. Thank you for joining us. I am Mary Claire Williams. The Fair Trading Commission is giving the assurance that investigations are ongoing into the recent power outages and appropriate action will be taken regarding compensation. This comes amid increasing calls from residents and businesses for the Barbados Light and Power Company to provide compensation for 2 consecutive days of power outages this week. Information specialist at the FTC, Nikila Hutchinson-Holder, was not in a position to say if the customers would definitely be reimbursed for the disruptions or when. However, she pointed out that there is a process that affected customers must go through. The company blamed the contaminated fuel and aging generators for disruption in service, which took individuals and businesses by surprise. The Board of Light and Power was asked to meet on the matter of compensation, but officials promised to speak with customers on the issue at a later date. The Barbados Water Authority, in partnership with the Barbados Workers Union, is rolling out a leak program across the island. It aims to identify and repair all leaks on mains and pipes within 3 months. Water Resources Minister Wilfred Abrahams said it is part of an overall campaign to find and fix all the leaks.
I must commend the management and the board of the Barbados Water Authority, who took a bold and innovative step, as opposed to the engineers and management designing this project and how it's going to work. We asked the workers themselves to design it. We wanted their buy-in because it's going to require seriously extended hours and extra human effort by the workers of the Barbados Water Authority. We got them involved in actually framing and the mechanics of the project. That project was supposed to start with a bang from Monday that just went, but we all know what happened on Monday and Tuesday.
One lawyer has described Barbados's anti-sodomy laws as indefensible as he continues to work with the local LGBT community to have them struck down. Maurice Tomlinson, a Jamaican attorney based in Canada, is predicting that government's refusal to respond to a recent challenge by the Inter-American Commission on Human Rights on the matter will leave the country at the mercy of the Inter-American Court of Human Rights. He told Barbados Today that based on the island's commitments to that court, the government could find itself in a position similar to that of June 2018, when the mandatory death penalty was struck down as unconstitutional by the Caribbean Court of Justice. He added that government should have responded to the case being championed by transgender woman Alexa Hoffman by the end of October. In the absence of that response, he said the next step is to ask the IACHR to proceed to a full hearing. As the government prepares to unveil its Vision 2020, Prime Minister Mia Mottley has revealed a personal vision for Barbados in the 2030s. It is one where all the young people are full of confidence, are bilingual, are able to swim, unafraid to take business risks, and are taking part in a sport or the arts. And she suggested that if this vision was made possible, there would be less of a feeling of alienation among the youth.
And that journey requires, therefore, being able to pull together and to build a society that values these attributes more than it values most things. A society that understands that opportunity is the handmaiden of these attributes to which I just spoke. A society that equally reflects the purpose and commitment in those who are older to recognize the role that they must play.
Mottley was delivering the inaugural monthly lecture at the St. Mary's Church in the city on the theme Barbados 2019 and beyond. Members of the public will no longer need tickets to attend the Independence Day Parade. That's according to Chairman of the Ministerial Subcommittee responsible for the planning of the Independence Parade and celebrations, Lieutenant Colonel Jeffrey Bostic. This year's parade will be held under the theme 2020 We Gathering, Uniting Against NCDs. Bostic says it will be held in 3 phases.
Phase 1 being the ceremonial parade at Kensington for uniformed organizations, both armed and unarmed. And the second phase is the ceremonial march through Bridgetown, where the uniformed organizations would pay compliments to the Prime Minister. And that location will be Hero Square, opposite the entrance to Parliament. And then the third phase is the We Barbados procession, which once again, I believe will be an exciting event for Barbadians to be able to witness. At Kensington Oval, this year we will not be issuing tickets for entry. We believe that Barbadians should feel free to come to the parade.
He added that several schools will be providing entertainment along the parade route.
And we felt that it would be nice and innovative to be able to put on some local entertainment for those persons. That will help to enhance the overall quality of the parade and the procession. And the We Barbados part of it this year is going to be exciting again. And we're going to be having a number of features this year. The Ministry of Health and Wellness will be having a float depicting wellness. We're going to have also a float from our truck from the Regathering 2020 Regathering Committee. We'll have a truck with portraits of all of our national heroes. We're going to have members from the community with disabilities, patients from the geriatric and district hospitals and the psychiatric hospitals will also be part of the procession. That is to allow them the opportunity to feel part of the action.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
It's Festive Friday at the Bridgetown Night Market at Pelican Craft Center. Kick off the weekend this Friday from 4 p.m. to midnight with loads of food, drinks, and entertainment. Get ready for Crop Over with the Rhythm Roots Street Parade. Party like it's Kadooman Day on the street around Pelican Village with costume reveler, music, and more. It's Festive Friday. It's Festive Friday at the Bridgetown Night Market at Pelican Village Center from 4 p.m. to midnight. Admission free.
In news from the region, Trinidad's Elections and Boundaries Commission has ordered that the number of ballot papers for special electors be destroyed. The EBC says the prescribed procedure during the issuance of those ballots on Wednesday was not followed in certain electoral districts. The ballots will now be reissued. We get more in this TTT News report.
The EBC assures that no special elector has, as yet, received a ballot paper. Voting for special electors starts on Monday, 25th November or from Tuesday, 26 November 2019 at the special polling stations. There are 40 affected electoral districts which stretch from Capdeville, Fanny Village, Point Fortin to Freeport, Chicklon Central and Valencia East, Toco in the northeast.
On the international scene, the Munduruku indigenous people blamed Brazil's president on Thursday for the increased illegal mining on their reservation lands in the Amazon forest. And they also urged his government not to restart plans to rebuild hydroelectric dams on the Tabajos River that runs through their ancestral lands and is one of the largest clear-water tributaries of the Amazon. The group said it took them a week to get to Brasilia by bus to present their complaints to the head of Brazil's Indigenous Affairs Agency, Marcelo Xavier. But they said Xavier sent an aide to meet them even though he was in the building. That's news, but for the very latest, visit our website at www.barbadostoday.bb. You can also subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, and like us on Facebook, and sign up for breaking news alerts via WhatsApp. You're also on Izumi Media in bus terminals and Screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. You can also hear us on Mix 96.9 FM and Capital Media HD 99.3 FM. I am Marie Claire Williams. Good morning.